Guys, it is Sophia, the diabetic vlog, and today I'm going to be reviewing LandSlide, which is off of LandSlide's new album called 2. This was one of the first songs I listened to when I first heard about LandSlide because it just came out. This song came out at the end of last year. I'm thinking somewhere between November and December it did. And when I first listened to it, like, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. It's different. But as time is going on, this has become probably my first favorite song off the album because I know it so well as Year of the Gun, which I like that song, but it's not my favorite. So here I'm going to be talking about LandSlide. So this is just a great song, about life, about changes, about things moving around, things changing. It says, bury me in your clever words, head down, following the herd, everybody's full, walking a straight line. Enemies so sly and serpentine, preoccur and so we go on. Into the corners of your mind, another lost in time, caught between the landslide. Comfort me with your broken smile, suffer me a life that's in denial. You've come to break the mold, your story's all been told, but your heart lies in the darkness of your soul. I love that line. And so on we go into the corners of your mind, and brother lost in time, oh, caught between the landslide. How can we fight with our hands tied, caught beneath the landslide? Those are two of my favorite lines too. Waiting for the sunrise to cross into the light, but tonight I'm taking what is mine. Landslide. How can we fight with our hands tied beneath the landslide? Caught between the landslide, cross into the light, landslide, read between the lines, landslide, cross into the light. How can we fight with our hands tied, read between the lines, landslide, cross into the light, read between the lines. So this song is talking about, lies and deception and the darkness of someone's soul, a brother lost in time, into the corners of your mind. Caught beneath the landslide, how can we fight with our hands tied? Caught between the landslide. Waiting for the sunrise to cross into the light, but tonight I'm taking what is mine. Just talking about, living in darkness, waiting for light to come, whatever, darkness and light can mean different things to different people. Taking what is yours, talking about, we can't fight when our hands are tied, obviously, physically and metaphorically, we can't fight if we're tied up. I mean, we could, fight with our voices, but obviously it's talking about physical fighting and violence. But I think that they're using that to kind of talk about, in the Year of the Gun, in this album, they're talking about how, everyone tries to put each other up against each other, so there's fights and there's division and there's problems, and we all blame each other for our problems instead of dealing with it and getting down to business and talking about really what's bothering us and what's really going on here. And, we can't fix our problems if we don't just sit down and talk about them and go through the things that people have been doing, and people have to make compromises and deals and decisions, but we can't do that if we're just, fighting in each other's faces. We have to sit down and talk about what's going on and figure out how to handle it. So, let me read the beginning. It says, bury me in your clever words, head down, following the herd, everybody's full, walking a straight line, enemies so sly and serpentine, and so we go on into the corners of your mind, another lost in time. Caught beneath the landslide, comfort me with your broken smile, suffer me a life that's in denial. You come to break the mold, your story's all been told, but your heart lies in the darkness of your soul. And so we go on into the corners of your mind, a brother lost in time, oh, caught beneath the landslide, how can we fight with our hands tied? Caught beneath the landslide, waiting for the sunrise to cross into the light, but tonight I'm taking what is mine. Landslide, how can we fight with our hands tied beneath the landslide? Caught beneath the landslide, cross into the light, landslide, read between lines, landslide, cross into the light. How can we fight with our hands tied, read between the lines, landslide, cross into the light, read beneath the lines. So this is just a beautiful song, about life and about problems and decisions and learning how to work through them. I hope you guys like this song, this video, and I'll see you guys next time in another one. Goodbye!